morning. Just finished my pre-trip. And I'm ready to go. Literally slept right here last night. It's Christina Lake in front of me.
Continue on Highway 3.
And I'm headed west to Richmond. So I had a pretty busy evening yesterday. So when I delivered in Merritt, picked up another load in Merritt, half a block down the road. I love it when it's that super convenient. And then got loaded pretty quick there, delivered in Oliver at about 3:30. Apparently they receive 24 hours a day there, so that was cool. And then ran empty to Klesnikov, and apparently they received till chip out till 8 or 9 p.m. there, and I got there at 7:30. So I got loaded there too and made it over to Paulson yesterday. So ran lots of hours. Now, will I get unloaded today? I don't know. It's going to all depend on traffic. Because my GPS says I'll get there at 2:45. Plus I got passes to go over. I've got to get fuel. Scales to stop at. Traffic to deal with. Vancouver rush hour at around 3 o'clock. So, at what time do they stop receiving there? I don't know. Once I get closer, I'll probably give them a call and see. Kilometers. Noticed that yesterday. Christina Lake has always been 60 in the summer. And tourist season's over, I switch it back to 70. Deceiving how steep that hill is. You start gaining so much speed. Overcast morning. Beautiful. What time is it? Probably around 7 a.m.? 7:03. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it seems right. There's a started my pre-trip 1:45, a little before that. It was a quick pre-trip, rushed through it. That's why I always do these real in-depth pre-trips. When I have time on a day like today where I'm in a bit of a rush, I can do a quickie where I rush through everything and check the most essential stuff. That way, if you overlook something, when you do your in-depth one, you catch stuff like rubbing hoses and stuff like that. You have to still go underneath your trailer and truck and check for leaks and stuff like that, or anything that changed, any loose bolts and stuff like that. But you can do a quickie. Have 3/8 of a tank, so I don't think we'll fuel up here in Grand Forks. Probably I'll say this again. Yeah, very, very foggy morning today. Well, not really foggy, it's just very low clouds. Because fog would be down here, right? Yeah. I'm sure the passes are very foggy. But we made it through the pass yesterday. Watch this intersection, make sure there's no big truck coming onto the road. Always kind of be aware of where big trucks would be coming. Any intersection around a corner is a dangerous intersection, especially if big rigs, loaded big rigs come out of there. Excuse me. I was too slow around the corner for him. A little bit of mist on the window. I don't know if that came from the truck. The road is a little moist, or no, I think the air is getting a little misty. Into Grand Forks now. Not the Grand Forks that almost everybody knows in the world. Well, that lives Central America, Central, North, whoever lives in the prairies in North America knows Grand Forks, North Dakota. Huge city. Along the Red River. That chip driver, he must live here. One of these houses nearby, because every night there's a chip truck parked in that pullout, and during the day there's always the same car parked there. So must live nearby and takes his car over there and goes home every night. Foggier up that way. So we are going to be driving into a bit of fog. Nothing thick yet. I was saying fog is beautiful. No white rainbow though. Or fogbow. They're also known as fogbow. I googled it when I uploaded that video last week. I just think that was the coolest thing. I've seen it in a long time. I didn't know white rainbows existed. Come on, window. No smearing, please. Let's add a little washer fluid. Get that little bit of grime off of it. Mirror heat on too. So I keep my mirrors relatively dry. If you guys can hear the engine when I slow down for a corner way ahead of time and I'm in the throttle through the corner. Best way to make a corner. Get down to the speed that you need to be for the corner. They're nicely labeled and tell you what speed you should be at. And then apply throttle as you go through the corner. By far a much more efficient way of making the corner. Excuse me. And a safer way of making the corner. Especially if you're towing a trailer. Towing a trailer, if you come into a corner and you're braking going into the corner, the chance of jackknifing is just huge. If you're accelerating through that same corner, jackknifing is impossible. You don't want to accelerate too much or else the trailer would whip wide, but it's on an icy road anyway. Yeah, the people that I see hard brakes going into a corner with the trailer. The chance of jackknifing that trailer just increased significantly. I haven't seen the Bighorn Mountain Sheep here recently. Sometimes they're off to the right-hand side over here. I see cows in here, but sometimes they're in the mountain ahead of us as we go around it. But I haven't seen them here recently. I don't know if the weather isn't right and they've moved somewhere else. I'm sure they migrate through the season. And that fence is just to keep them from going onto the highway. Wildlife fence. It's not a cattle fence. Like we see cattle in there, those are free range. In BC, we still have a lot of free range cattle. See all the black lines? People waiting too long to slow down for the corner. Meanwhile, I can accelerate through the corner. Yeah, so if we can't get unloaded today, I'm going to have a lot of time off. I might drop my trailers, put the pin lock on it, and go for a drive if I can't get unloaded. Yeah, when I did that wide load on, what was that, Monday? This bridge was a little tricky. I got on the radio and warned all the other trucks in the area that I'd be coming across. Because no way you can get two big rigs on this bridge if one of them's wide. That light may turn yellow on me. Nope, got lucky. Super Beat. Probably headed to Castlegar, picking up. Oh, it could be coming here too. Because here in Grand Forks, when we first enter Grand Forks, there's a big mill there. Can't shake this cough. So you might be loading here in Grand Forks too. Set go in there and making a delivery. I got this cough, come on. Last minute signal. Love when people plan ahead. Because I've had people do that. I intend to turn there and somebody else at the last second decides to turn there and I'm already halfway in their lane and have to just slam on the brakes not to take them out. It's like I was committed to this empty lane and all of a sudden you filled it at a much slower speed than I'm going. Oh, there's a boat trailer with a boat on it, missing a tire. Some kids are getting ready to go to school, dressed up pretty warm with a hoodie up. It's 12 degrees outside, so I guess it's a little bit chilly, but I guess the school's a couple blocks for her to walk. Must have band practice or something if you're going to school that early. Some kind of extra morning class. time to climb the E-Holt. Small pass. Have never had a chain up on it yet. Been pretty close though. Been some slippery days where it got pretty close. I was sliding and just digging all the way, but made it without chaining up. But so it's a fairly small pass. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the overcast morning run from Christina Lake to Grand Forks. Run down to Richmond, and if I get unloaded and get another run or something like that, I'll probably do a second video. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Probably leaving Vancouver with something. Greater Vancouver. So thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. We'll see ya.